आउटसाइड ऑफ जाने दिया उसे, वाइड का इशारा अंपायर का. फर्स्ट बॉल वाज वे आउटसाइड ऑफ स्टंप. There's a deep extra cover, long off, long on, deep mid wicket, and a fielder at cow corner. The 5 outside the 30-yard circle. Oh, beautifully bowled, slower through the air, looping delivery, inviting the batter to step down the ground, and really well adjusted in the end by Sagar. He was beaten in the air, but did really well to play with soft hands for a single. Lot of dew out there in the middle, as you can see the ball soaking wet. Across the line, it's high in the air. Fielder, will he be able to take the catch? Does well, does really well. Keeps it down to just a single. Looked like a certain boundary when the ball was hit in the air, but the fielder at long on did really well to cover that much ground and save 3 crucial runs for his side. Oh, trying to go across the line. Beautiful delivery, beautiful yet again. It's the 8th over of the innings. 8वीं over. 46 पर 3. Outside off, cuts the ball. He's going to get another single. Eight overs have been bowled. It's 49 for 3. Change of bowling now. 8 overs have been bowled. It's 49 for 3. 49 पे 3 और अब bowling में एक नया इंट्रोडक्शन संजय को लाया गया bowling में. Sanjay bowled really well in the previous game as well. Outside off, streakish kind of stroke towards long on. Looking for a second there, Sagar. And he's coming back for 2. That's good running between the wickets. Very good running. बड़ी आसानी से 2 रन पूरे किए. पहला रन 23 से दौड़कर फील्डर पर प्रेशर पूरे होते हुए AI Smashers के 51 for 3 in the 9th over. Was good running between the wickets. Sagar, the man running at the danger end. The first run always crucial. Give strike to Jayendra. Sanjay Chandiramani. Full toss down the leg side and wide. नॉट द बेस्ट ऑफ डिलीवरीज फ्रॉम संजय. बाउंड्री पर मौजूद और एक सिंगल मिल जाएगा फिर से. ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर गेंद थी, इसको कट किया जोर से और धीरे धीरे रनों का सिलसिला बरकरार. यहाँ पर धीरे धीरे एक एक रन से स्कोर आगे बढ़ता हुआ. दे ट्राइंग देयर बेस्ट टू बिल्ड अ पार्टनरशिप एंड इट्स रियली इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर सागर टू प्ले द बिग नॉक. Oh, he steps out, brilliant Yorker, looking for a quick single, chance of a run out, but good running between the wickets. Jay was very quick to react. It was always his call. He was running to the danger end, and by the time Sanjay could pick up the ball, Jay had already crossed over and reached the batting end. Another single. 3 wickets have fallen so far. Anil, Anuj and Rohit, the 3 men, got out earlier in this innings, but more importantly, Sagar and Jay, can they build a partnership? Another good stroke towards point, a quick single, but sent back. Could have been very dangerous had Sagar not given an early call, but on that occasion Sagar was really quick to react. And both these batters, the last thing that they want out here is a run out. Partnership key. In the previous game, AI Smashers had won the toss and elected to bowl first. However, they lost the game, not by a lot. But today is a new opportunity for them, and now they've won the toss, elected to bat first. 54 for 3. Goes across the line, that's in the air, that's in the gap. Fielder at mid wicket coming close. Will be just a single, but good signs of intent here by Jay. Started to look positive, started to look a little more aggressive. 55 for 3 is the 9th over of the innings. Last ball. Outside off, he's played with delicate hands towards short third, wanting a quick single, slight misfield. Will he come back for 2? Decides not to. Good fielding in the end, good recovery by the fielder at points. At the end of 9 overs, it's 56 for 3. Check. 9 overs, 56 for 3. It's going to be drinks after this over. 9 overs have been bowled. 56 पर 3 है स्कोर अब तक. 56 और 6 बॉलरों का इस्तेमाल किया है अब तक. 6 bowlers have been used. Jitendra opening the bowling and picking up a wicket in the very first delivery. Himal Kumar, the other option. Jay Samant, Kiran, Bhavesh and Sanjay, the 6 bowling options being used so far. Still a lot of batting left. Pawan, Ajish, Shubham, Yogesh, Sandeep and Rahul must be really eager to step out there in the middle, having lost the first game. They have a point to prove. However, we have Bhavesh to continue. Last over before drinks. Over number 10, 56 for 3. Going at run a ball so far, just above 6 and over. यहाँ पर सागर का इनिंग्स बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाला है, क्योंकि उनके बल्ले से अगर रन आ गए तो फिर एक बड़े स्कोर की ओर AI स्मैशर्स बढ़ सकती है. Tossed up, he goes over cover, but there is a fielder in the deep, straight to him, 1 bounce. It will be a single. That's good delivery by Bhavesh. The line that he's bowling outside off. He's allowing the batter to play with the spin, and it's not easy to play inside out. The boundary is not the smallest. It's quite a big boundary. Jay on strike. Tossed up, he lets it go. That should be a wide. थोड़ी ज़्यादा धीमी गेंदें कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर. काफ़ी समय मिल रहा है बैटर को एडजस्ट करने का. अच्छे एरिया में डालने की ज़रूरत है यहाँ पर भावेश को. टाइम डाउन द लेग साइड. अपील जोरदार थी, लेकिन अंपायर का इशारा नॉट आउट. प्रॉब्ली द गेम, द बॉल वाज स्लाइड डाउन द लेग साइड ऑन दैट ओकेजन. जय trying to flick the ball. There's no one behind square on the leg side apart from a deep square leg, so anything that is fraction down the leg side will be runs. तो यहाँ पर लाइन और लेंथ बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होगा भावेश से. आउटसाइड ऑफ कट किया, इसे सीधे कवर्स के क्षेत्र में सिंगल लेने का प्रयास और आसानी से ले लेंगे. अंत में हल्की सी मिसफील्ड वहां पर कवर्स के फील्डर द्वारा और बड़ी आसानी से क्रॉस कर लिया. टाइमिंग बहुत अच्छी थी उस पर. फील्डर्स जो कवर के थोड़े पीछे खड़े हैं सर्कल से स्टार्ट लेते हुए. द सिंगल इज ऑलवेज ऑन एंड सागर कम्स बैक ऑन स्ट्राइक. इज बैटिंग ऑन 9 of 13. Tossed up, he goes in the air. The fielder coming close to the ball but could not get it on the full. एक सिंगल मिल जाएगा. कोशिश सागर की है कि सीधे बल्ले से खेले, जितना हो सके डाउन द ग्राउंड शॉट्स लगाए, लेकिन जो बाउंड्री है वो बहुत लंबी है सामने, तो इतना आसान नहीं होगा क्लियर करना. लेकिन कोशिश अब भी बरकरार. 60 for 3 is the score in the 10th over. Still a couple of balls remaining. Oh, this time it's Jay who hits it firmly. Chance of a catch. Oh, and he scored it. What a catch that is. The fielder at long on running in. Fantastic effort, number 24. And with that wicket, it's going to be doing Sanjay Chandiramani. You cannot keep him out of the action. Opens the batting. Is a handy bowler and now in the field with a fantastic catch. 60 for 4. Sixty for 4 in the 10th over. And अब नए बल्लेबाज अजीश रहमान आए क्रीज पर. पिछले मैच में अच्छी गेंदबाजी की थी, तेज गेंदबाजी करते हैं, लेकिन can he play the big knock with the bat because they've lost Jay. And Bhavesh picks up his first wicket of the game. He's been a really successful bowler in this year's Hitachi Premier League Season 5. He's picked up a few wickets in the previous game as well. इस मुकाबले में भी पहली विकेट मिली हुई उनको. सागर गाड़ीगांवकर और अजीश रहमान, क्या एक बड़ी पार्टनरशिप यहाँ पर हमें देखने मिल सकती है. स्लिप मौजूद नहीं है. शॉर्ट थर्ड मैन पॉइंट, बैकवर्ड पॉइंट, कवर्स, डीप एक्स्ट्रा कवर, लॉन्ग ऑफ. 6 फील्डर ऑफ साइड पे, 3 ऑन द लेग साइड, लॉन्ग ऑन, डीप मिड विकेट एंड a deep backward square leg. 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Bhavesh to continue. Last ball of the 10th over. Oh, he drives it firmly. It's in the gap. And it's going to be missed by the fielder. That's going to be a boundary of the very first ball. It was driven firmly on the up, but the fielder could not stop the ball there. And what should have been just a single ends up in a boundary. So Ajish gets off the mark with a 4. End of 10 overs. It's 64 for 3. And now we'll have a change of ends for the next 10. 10 ओवरों का खेल हो चुका है, 64 पर 4 है स्कोर. 64 for 4 the air smashers after winning the toss, electing to bat first. Right now they look in a spot of bother, but can these two batters out there help them get through this crisis situation? Both these batters have enough capabilities to do it time after time, but can they do it today? That's the big question. Sagar will be on strike. Ajish getting off the mark on the previous delivery with the boundary. It was a slight misfield by the fielder at extra cover, which helped him get off the mark. Outside off stump, he's cut the ball, was looking for a single, sent back. Dot ball के साथ शुरुआत होती हुई. It's Anuj into the attack from the far end. Over number 11. यहाँ से कम 150-160 के आसपास स्कोर पहुंचना पड़ेगा अगर इनको ये मैच में किसी भी तरह से compete करना है, बिकॉज जी स्केलर्स की बैटिंग लाइनअप बहुत अच्छी है. पिछले मैच में हमने देखा. Anuj to continue outside off stump. That's been pulled into the leg side. That's in the gap. There's no need to run for it. It's racing away towards the fence, and that's going to be a boundary. First boundary. Sagar, and he looked in complete control of that shot. Picked up the length early, and जिस तरह से इसे पुल किया गया है, उन्हें पता था कि फील्डर्स कहां पर है, और कमाल की टाइमिंग और प्लेसमेंट यहां पर सागर द्वारा. 68 is the score. This time he goes down the ground. There's a fielder there at long on, but it'll just be a single. Good work by the fielder in the deep. जोर से मारने की कोशिश की थी डाउन द ग्राउंड, लेकिन फील्डर वहां पर मौजूद थे. लॉन्ग ऑन, डीप मिड विकेट. दो फील्डर 30 गज के दायरे के बाहर ऑन साइड पर. ऑफ साइड में एक लॉन्ग ऑफ डीप एक्स्ट्रा कवर और एक डीप थर्ड मैन प्रेजेंट है. Ajish on strike. The score is 69 for 4. Oh, he squared him up completely. Beautiful delivery by Anuj. उसे फ्लिक करने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, फिर अंतिम समय पर अपनी पोजीशन को एडजस्ट करके एक फॉरवर्ड डिफेंस किया. वहां पर बच गए, बाल बाल बचे वहां पर अजीश. अगर फ्लिक कर बैठते तो शायद एलबीडब्ल्यू करार दिए जाते, लेकिन बहुत अच्छी बल्लेबाजी, बहुत अच्छी अडेप्टेशन कहना चाहूंगा मैं. 4 विकेट गिर चुके हैं. एक पार्टनरशिप की जरूरत है यहाँ पर. इट्स अ क्राइसिस सिचुएशन फॉर द एआई स्मैशर्स. In the previous game, they won the toss, elected to bowl first. However, this time, they've decided the opposite. Outside off, played with soft hands, looking for a single, sent back, but it'll not be a big of a damage because the non-striker was quick to react. Sagar always on the look for a single. He's always ready to take those risky runs and put pressure on the fielders, but this is not the situation where you need to take such risks. You've lost 4 crucial wickets, and Ajish is going to be on strike. This time he tries to go down the ground and ends up going back to the bowler. So that's a good over. That's a successful over. Just the 5 runs of it. It's 69 for 4 after 11. 11 overs have been bowled. It's 69 for 4. And now I think it's a change of ends for Bhavesh, being one of the more important bowlers in the bowling lineup. He's picked up a couple of wickets in the previous game and today as well, getting the big wicket of Jay after a fantastic catch by Sanjay at long on. A small discussion going on out there in the middle. कुछ discussion चल रहा है players के बीच में, शायद किसे bowling दे, क्या end से क्या field लगाया जाए. ये बहुत important होने वाला है क्योंकि ये दोनों बैट्समैन ऐसे हैं कि अगर ये 5-6 ओवर और टिक गए तो शायद Z-scalers के लिए बड़ी मुश्किल हो जाएगी इन्हें डिफेंड करके रिस्ट्रिक्ट करना. पर अब देखना होगा क्या होगा इस मैच में. चैलेंज ओवर का आगाज किया गया है. 11th ओवर, इनफैक्ट द 12th ओवर ऑफ द मैच हैज बीन टेकन एज अ चैलेंज ओवर एंड द टारगेट दैट्स बीन सेट इज 10 रन्स. द रूल्स आर प्रीटी सिंपल. चैलेंज ओवर में 10 रन का टारगेट है. अगर 10 रन बना लिए तो आपका स्कोर डबल हो जाएगा और अगर 9 रन या 8 रन या उससे कम रह गए तो आपका ओवर मेडन गिना जाएगा. सो इट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू अचीव द टारगेट एंड सेट अ रीजनेबल वन इन द फर्स्ट प्लेस दैट्स चेजेबल. Sagar is on strike. 10 runs is the target. There's a fielder at mid-wicket, deep mid-wicket, square leg and long on the leg side. Which area will Sagar target? Outside off, it's driven firmly down the ground. It's going to be just a single. Man at long off. Easy pickings for him. Gives the strike to Ajish. 5 गेंदें बची हैं 9 रन करने. अगर 9 रन कर लिए तो फिर 10 रन प्लस हो जाएंगे इनके. The target is set for 10 runs in this challenge over. If they achieve that target, they'll get 20 runs overall. But if they fail to score those 10 runs, they'll get nothing of this over. So pressure on both the batter and the bowler. Outside off, Kiran. It's played straight towards extra cover. Slight misfield. Will they come back for two? That's great running between the wickets. They knew that the fielder had misplaced it. And they ran back. बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स. मौके का फायदा उठाते हुए हल्की सी मिसफील्ड और ये दोनों ही बैटर्स बहुत बहुत तेज बिटवीन द विकेट्स. 72 पर 4. 12वीं ओवर इस मुकाबले की चलती हुई. AI स्मैशर्स अपने आप पर भरोसा जताते हुए. इस बार हवा में गेंद. फील्डर वहां पर जोड़ कर आ रहे हैं लेकिन पहुंच नहीं पाएंगे. लेकिन 2 रन मिल जाएंगे. Easy couple. It was in the air for a long time. It looked like the fielder was coming around, but in the end, it was always going away from him. 5 runs have been scored off 3 deliveries. Still, 5 needed of the last 3. We'll have to wait and see where does Kiran bowl. He's bowled a good line so far. Oh, that will help. That will surely help, and that should be the target. That should be the target because it's a no ball and that's a boundary as well. So they have achieved the target of 10 runs. The challenge over has been successful for the AI Smashers. That means that they will get 20 runs overall of this over. Looks like a change in bowling. It looks like it's going to be Sanjay to bowl his second over. Oh, that's another no ball. That's straight to the fielder. That's been dropped as well. But it wouldn't have mattered because it is a no ball. That means it's going to be a free hit. Dew factor playing a major role here at the Western Railway Sports Association cricket ground because dew के चलते बॉल जो है हाथ से स्लिप होती हुई नजर आ रही है. फ्री हिट अजीश स्ट्राइक पर. और ये उठा के मार दिया, हवा में गेंद है, क्या कोई पहुंचने वाला है इसके नीचे? जी नहीं, ये गेंद जो है बाउंड्री के बाहर जाकर गिरी है। अंपायर का इशारा क्या होगा ये देखना होगा। वील हैव टू वेट फॉर द अंपायर सिग्नल बिकॉज द बॉल वाज इन द एयर फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम एंड यस दैट्स अ सिक्स. The first six of the innings and it comes off the bat of Ajish. There was no surprises. This man has got the power, he's got the timing and he's certainly got the skill set to deliver. Free hit पर पूरा फायदा उठाते हुए बढ़िया शॉट लगाया लॉन्ग ऑफ के ऊपर से. फील्डर वहां पर मौजूद थे लेकिन वो कुछ कर नहीं पाए. संजय टू कंटिन्यू. This time onto the pads looking for a single but संजय वॉज वेरी वेरी स्मार्ट. अपने फॉलो थ्रू में ही उन्होंने बॉल को फॉलो कर लिया पूरी तरह से और रन रोक लिया अपनी टीम के लिए. ये बहुत अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस नजर आती हुई दोनों टीमों के बीच. एक कड़ी टक्कर चलती हुई. जी स्केलर्स पहला मुकाबला जीतकर इस टूर्नामेंट में एक पॉजिटिव शुरुआत के साथ दूसरे मुकाबले की शुरुआत करते हुए. This time is down the leg side, has been flicked into the gap. There's a long chase for the fielder. Will the ball win the race? I think it will, and that boundary brings the 100 up. Brilliant stroke. It was off the pads. It was flicked into the gap. There was no chance for the fielder at deep mid wicket. और इस चौके के साथ 100 रन पूरे होते हुए यहाँ पर जी स्केलर्स के अगेंस्ट AI स्मैशर्स के 13वें ओवर में. नेक्स्ट बॉल स्टेम आउटसाइड ऑफ स्टंप कट किया इसे. शॉर्ट थर्ड की दिशा में एक सिंगल मिल जाएगा. हल्की सी मिसफील्ड, दूसरे की मांग और दूसरे के लिए भी ये वापस आ जाएंगे. वेरी वेरी गुड रनिंग. विल दे कम बैक फॉर 3? दैट्स एक्सीलेंट स्टफ. should have been a couple but it ends up being 3 runs for the side and this is brilliant running between the wickets and in that process I think Ajish lost the bat. उनके हाथ से बैट छूट गई लेकिन 3 रन मिलते हुए शॉर्ट थर्ड मैन की तरफ वो बॉल खेला था और हल्की सी मिसफील्ड जिसका पूरा फायदा ये दोनों बैटर्स उठाते हुए. 104 है स्कोर अब 13वें ओवर में. 104 पे नए बल्लेबाज पवन आए हैं क्रीज पर. पवन ने पिछले मुकाबले में कमाल की बैटिंग की थी. क्या आज फिर से अपने टीम के लिए एक बड़ी पारी खेल सकते हैं? ही वाज द मैन हु स्कोर्ड दोस क्विक फायर 20-30s फॉर हिज साइड बट टुडे it's a different situation, different scenario. They're batting first, they're not chasing like the previous game and Sanjay must be finding himself on cloud 9 with that wicket. Last ball of the over down the leg side, that should be a wide. Was another loose delivery. Last ball of the over. This time off the back foot, Pawan punches it towards covers and he gets off the mark. पहली गेंद पर सिंगल लेकर स्ट्राइक रखने वाले. ओवर की समाप्ति यहाँ पर होती हुई 13 ओवरों के बाद 106 पर 5. Jitendra back into the attack. The man who opened the bowling is now brought back into the over 14th. Pawan on strike. Drives it firmly towards cover. They'll take a quick single. Fielder there. Slight misfield. Oh, it's going to be more runs. And Ajish. It's well fielded in the end by the fielder at extra cover, but should have just been a single. Ends up in being a couple of runs. Pawan comes back on strike. Good work by the man at deep extra cover. बहुत उनको दौड़ लगानी पड़ी अपने राइट पे और अंत पे 2 रन मिलते हुए जितेंद्र कंटिन्यू करेंगे. इस बार हल्के हाथों से खेला डाउन द ग्राउंड. एक सिंगल मिल जाएगा मिड ऑन की तरफ. Just going to be a single. That's good work. Pawan knows that Ajish is the man in form. Ajish is the man that needs to keep bulk of the strike, and that's what Pawan is looking for. Single लेकर strike वापस Ajish को देते हुए. और Ajish अब सामना करेंगे जितेंद्र का. डाउन द लेग साइड. इसे पैडल कर दिया है. कोई फील्डर वहां मौजूद नहीं है. बॉल जा रही है बाउंड्री की तरफ. लॉन्ग चेस फॉर द फील्डर. शॉट फाइन लेग एंड इट विल एंड अप गोइंग टू द फेंस. कमाल का शॉट यहां पर सूर्य कुमार यादव की याद दिलाते हुए. Off the back foot this time. He's played with soft hands again towards point and he'll get a single. It's very important to keep rotating the strike. और यहाँ पर एक बहुत अच्छा उदाहरण उसका दिखता हुआ जहाँ दोनों बल्लेबाज कोशिश ये कर रहे हैं कि चौके छक्के तो लगाए लेकिन साथ साथ सिंगल डबल पे भी उतना ही फोकस करे मिडल ओवर्स में. अगली गेंद इस बार बैकफुट पर जाकर पहला कवर्स की तरफ. अरे रनआउट का मौका हो सकता है अगर ये थ्रो अच्छा रहा तो. वेल बाल बाल बचे वहां पर. इट वाज एन अर्ली कॉल बट इट वाज अ रिस्की वन एंड इन द एंड इट्स all safe. Pawan comes back to the crease. Would have been absolutely shambolic. It's the 15th over of the game. This time played with soft hands towards cover again. He's going to take a single and keep strike. And that's the end of the over. अगले ओवर की शुरुआत अब भावेश फिर से करते हुए यहाँ पर 115 for 5 at the end of 14 overs is the score right now. Pawan on strike. Ajish batting on 30 of 16. 4 fours and a 6 in this innings. Strike rate of 187 right now for Ajish. Bhavesh Lakhani 2 overs 14 runs 1 wicket. Outside off make it 15. Outside off थी ये बहुत गेंद वाइड जाती हुई जाने दिया उसे. अगली गेंद इसको पैडल कर दिया फिर से फाइन लेग की तरफ. पहला रन तेजी से दौड़ के दूसरे की मांग और दूसरा भी आसानी से मिल जाएगा यहाँ पर. बहुत बढ़िया रन बिटवीन द विकेट्स. स्ट्राइक रखने वाले यहाँ पर पवन. 3 रन आ चुके ऑलरेडी एक गेंद पर. कोशिश यही रहेगी कि रनों का सिलसिला जारी रखे यहाँ पर. 14 overs have been bowled. It's the 15th over. 35 deliveries remaining now in this first innings. Tossed up outside off stump. That's going to be a wide again. Bhavesh is getting the ball to spin, but The line is not the best so far. Again outside off, again lets it go, and again it's a wide, third wide of the over. well, कई बार ऐसा होता है कि 2-3 वाइड डालने के बाद एक गेंद जो अच्छी टप्पे पर गिरती है वो विकेट ले जाती है. क्या यहाँ पर भावेश विकेट ले सकते हैं? Off the back foot, that's been punched hard. It's in the gap. It's racing away towards the fence, and that's going to be a boundary. कमाल का चौका बैकफुट पर जाकर उसे पुल कर दिया था उन्होंने. इनफैक्ट ड्राइव कर दिया था कवर्स की दिशा में, और एक मस्त चौका उन्होंने अपने नाम पे किया. Fielders have been moved a little. This time he goes down the leg side. Oh, he tries to flick the ball towards the square leg, but on that occasion it's straight to the fielder at deep backward square leg. It's going to be a single. Gives the strike to the in-form and ever so dangerous Ajish. It's been a slightly expensive over this. Few runs coming off it. 10 already of the first 3 balls. Tossed up, driven towards cover. Oh, Pawan wanted a single again, and this time there's a misfield, and I think they will run over eventually. Well, there is a slight mix-up out there in the middle. बीच में थोड़ी सी हिचकिचाहट होती है दोनों बल्लेबाजों के बीच में, लेकिन अंत में दोनों ने सही निर्णय लिया. It's always risky to run off a misfield, but on that occasion it was an easy single. 11 of this over already, of 11 of 4 deliveries. Pawan goes down the ground hard towards long off, और फील्डर वहां पर मौजूद, एक सिंगल मिलेगा. 12 रन आ चुके इस ओवर में, एक गेंद अब भी बाकी. ये 15वीं ओवर है इस मुकाबले की. इस ओवर के बाद 5 ओवर बचेंगे. देखना होगा कि कितने रन बना सकती है यहाँ पर AI स्मैशर्स. He tries to do something out of the box and keep strike eventually. So it's a 128 for 5 after 15. संजय अपनी तीसरी ओवर की शुरुआत करते हुए, इस बार पैरों पर गेंद थी. वाइड का इशारा अंपायर का, अपील हुई थी जरूर, लेकिन अंपायर ने नकारा. अंपायर सेड दैट इट वाज गोइंग डाउन द लेग साइड, एंड देयर वाज एनी बैट ऑन इट, इट रेस्ड अक्रॉस द फेंस फॉर अ बाउंड्री. संजय 2 overs 1 for 25 for him. This time it's short, guided away, but there is a man in the deep, and it's straight to deep backward square leg. Ajish batting on 33 right now of 19 deliveries, 4 fours and a 6 in this innings for him, and Pawan on the other hand 13 of 9 for him. Both these batters looking very comfortable out there in the middle. There's no demons on this pitch. काफी हेल्प मिलती हुई यहाँ पे बल्लेबाजों को. शॉर्ट गेंद इसको खेल लिया है फिर से डीप कवर्स की तरफ, लेकिन पॉइंट के फील्डर से रोककर एक सिंगल जरूर दे देंगे. अजीश कम्स बैक. Remaining 130 already. At one point they were going at 6 and over, but right now 8.5. They've got those last couple of overs. One man in the deep, it will be another single. Singles are quite easy to come by in this innings for these two batters. आराम से स्ट्राइक रोटेट होती हुई. चौके भी काफी लगा चुके हैं दोनों. क्या यहाँ पर बड़े छक्के देखने मिलेंगे? पवन जो है और ये गेंद हवा में, पॉइंट का फील्डर, बढ़िया अटेम्प्ट वहां पर, बहुत बढ़िया फील्डिंग वहां पर, डाइव लगाई और अपनी टीम के लिए कुछ रन रोके. एक रन तक सीमित रखा. It's just got to be a single. That's brilliant effort by the fielder at point. The attempt was to go down the ground and it went off the outside edge towards point. 4 singles of 4 deliveries. 133 for 5 is the score. AI Smashers. This time he goes over the head of the bowler. They'll run the first one hard. Will they come back for 2? Will this be cut off? Yes, it does. And yes, they will come back for 2. That's good running between the wickets. Ajish moves on to 36 now. 36 पर पहुंच चुके हैं अब. Solely over इस मैच की 15.5, 135 for 5 the score for the AI Smashers. Last ball of the 16th. Oh, and that's played behind square on the leg side. Another single that he'll get, and he'll keep strike Ajish. It's 136 for 5 now at the end of 15. Right now, cruise control in this game. They started off the game very slowly, having lost a couple of early wickets. It felt like AI Smashers were out of this game, but Ajish has really brought hope back into the team. And just to clarify to all the players out here, the rules are slightly tweaked from now on. A player who reaches a score of 40 at any given stage of the innings has to be retired, and until everyone else gets a chance to bat, he may not enter the field. तो रूल्स थोड़े चेंज हो चुके हैं. 40 रन बनाकर हर प्लेयर को रिटायर होना पड़ेगा और दूसरे प्लेयर्स को मौका मिलेगा. जब तक पूरी टीम ऑल आउट ना हो जाए तब तक वो प्लेयर वापस नहीं आ सकता. सबको मौका मिलने के लिए. Jitendra into the attack. This time he cuts the ball. It's in the air. It's in the gap. The ball's racing away towards the point region. It should be a couple of runs, if not more. And Ajish comes back for 2 quite comfortably in the end. Pawan looking for a third. Pawan looking for a third. Will he come back? No, says Ajish. He'll keep strike. He's on 39 now. So a note for all the players and the umpires as well. He's batting on 39. एक और रन के बाद अजीश रिटायर होने वाले हैं और जिस तरह की वो बैटिंग कर रहे हैं उन्हें बाहर आने का मन जरूर नहीं होगा. 138 for 5 in the 17th over. इस बार कट किया, इसे गैप में गेंद जाती हुई. फिर से एक लॉन्ग चेस फॉर द फील्डर, लेकिन इस बार कोई मौका नहीं है. चौके के साथ 40 पूरे. एक 142 पर 5. 142 for 5 and a an amazing knocks come to an end from Ajish. He was batting exceptionally well. Not out at 43. He's been retired. The new man in is Rahul Chandak out there at the middle. Outside off. Oh, tried to cut the ball. That's a beautiful delivery by जितेंद्र. ज़्यादा बाहर थी नहीं गेंद कट करने के, लेकिन बहुत अच्छी बाउंस वहाँ मिलती हुई, और आसान नहीं है किसी नए बल्लेबाज को जाते ही बड़े हिट लगाना, और वो दिखता हुआ यहाँ पर. Rahul on strike. This time trying to be a little cheeky, plays it into the leg side, looking for a quick single. Will he come back for two? Looks like he will. Needs to have a good throw, but gets back for two quite comfortably. अपना खाता खोला 2 रनों के साथ. 144 पर 5. Smashers winning the toss, electing to bat first. The previous game they lost against the Del Dynamos, but today it's a new opportunity for them. Can they get the first win? Driven firmly towards point, looking for a quick single. Direct hit will be curtains, but oh, that's been missed. A direct hit would have been a very, very close call. That was a good pickup by the fielder at point. A good throw as well, but he couldn't hit the target. Pawan is very quick between the wickets, but on that occasion, a direct hit would have been curtains for him. बाल बाल बचे वहां पर पवन. आखिरी गेंद जितेंद्र के स्पेल की, और एक सिंगल लेने का प्रयास. रनआउट का मौका और रनआउट हो चुके हैं यहाँ पर राहुल. Smashers lineup. But before that, the last over for Bhavesh. Oh, it's high in the air. There's a fielder there. Will he be able to get to it? No, he won't. That's a 6. What a hit that is. Across the line, ये तो बहुत बड़ा छक्का है. 2 में 2 लगा चुके हैं यहाँ पर पवन. कमाल की बल्लेबाजी यहां पर चलती हुई पवन के बल्ले से. 2 गेंदों पर 2 छक्के, और किसी को नहीं, सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट बॉलर जी स्केलर्स के लाइनअप के, उनके खिलाफ उन्होंने 2 कमाल के हिट लगाए. T20 क्रिकेट में हमने बहुत ऐतिहासिक चीजें होते हुए देखिए, क्या आज भी एक बहुत बड़ी नॉक हमें देखने मिलेगी पवन के बल्ले से. He's hit 2 sixes of 2 balls. We've seen some strange things happen in the shortest form of the game. And Bhavesh must be feeling the pressure now. The boundary on the leg side is not the biggest. And Pawan, the kind of a man he is, the power that he possesses, no boundary in this world will be big enough for this man to clear. 157 for 6. Batting on 27. This time off the back foot, he's cut the ball. It's in the gap. Long chase for the fielder at extra cover. Covers a lot of ground, but not be able to prevent a couple of runs for his side. Pawan comes back on strike. He's batting on 29. Tweaked some rules here in the Hitachi Premier League Season 5, where once you get to 40, you have to mandatory declare yourself. Outside off, that's a wide ball. Oh my God, what's happening here? Runs are leaking. 15 of 3 deliveries. Bhavesh was the best bowler in the previous game. This time the quicker delivery is cut away into the gap again. Will look for 2, run the first one hard and quite comfortably in the end. Those long strides will allow him to come back on strike. 17 of 4 deliveries so far in this over. Shubham at the non-striker's end was looking very confident, Shubham, as he walked into bat. Goes into the gap again. That's a chase for the fielder. Will he be able to stop the ball? No, he won't. A diving effort by the fielder, but the ball crosses the fence for 4. Last ball of the over. It's outside off, swing and a miss, and that's the end of the over. It's 166 for 6 after 18. Oh, what a delivery that is. First up, cut him into half, and Shubham had no idea what happened off the pitch. Well, everyone says that Shubham is a very talented all-rounder. This is the chance for him to show everyone that he's got the potential to bat as well. 166 for 6. 11 balls remaining. Cuts the ball. In fact, he punches it off the back foot. It goes towards long off. It should be a single. He gets off the mark with the 1. And a smart job here gives the strike back to Pawan. Pawan, 35 of 18, 2 4s, 2 6s in this innings. Another crucial innings from Pawan. He's batting on 35 of 18. 167. He goes in the air, he goes in the air, he goes in the gap, and he goes for 4. Does he? Yes, he does. Brilliant stroke for 4. Pawan is batting on 39. So one more run and he will have to declare himself. Oh, he goes high in the air. Can this be taken? Can this be taken? Oh, it just falls in between two players. Pawan looking to come back for 2. Oh, direct hit. Oh, that would have been curtains if there was a direct hit. But Pawan survives somehow and a magnificent knock. 41 runs. He has to declare himself. Fantastic innings by Pawan. Oh, he goes in the air. He's got some bat. Is that an opportunity? No, it's not. It's racing away, but the field out there, it looks like it was Himal there. Does well to cover it up. Sandeep gets off the mark and end of the over. 19 gone, 175 for 6. It's 175 is the score. How many more can they get? In fact, it's 174. The last ball of the previous over. They ran 2, but they ran 1 shot. So just 1 run was added to the total. आखिरी ओवर इस इनिंग्स की. क्या होगा इस मुकाबले में? क्या यहाँ पर एक बड़ी ओवर हमें देखने मिलेगी? दोनों ही बल्लेबाज अभी अभी क्रीज पर आए हैं. संदीप और शुभम. शुभम स्ट्राइक पर होने वाले हैं. वो इसको उठा दिया हवा में. गेंद जा रही है पॉइंट के पीछे. 2 रन तो आसानी से मिल जाने चाहिए और बड़ी आसानी से यहां पर 2 रन मिलते हुए. Gets a couple of runs off the very first ball. Coming round the wicket is Himal in the final over. Shubham to continue. In fact, Himal from the far end. That shot, he tried to pull it away. Oh, that's a plain miss. बहुत बढ़िया delivery थी ये. बैक ऑफ लाइन डिलीवरी पुल करने का प्रयास पूरी तरह से चूक गए वहां पर शुभम. कोई संपर्क नहीं बल्ले और गेंद के बीच में, और एक डॉट बॉल यहां पर मिल जाएगा. राउंड द विकेट एक अलग रणनीति यहां पर अपनाते हुए बॉलर. कोशिश यही है कि ज्यादा रूम ना दे बल्लेबाज को. एंड इट्स पेइंग ऑफ डिविडेंड सो फार. Slow delivery, that's been picked up, that's beautifully timed. Is that going to be a six? Yes, it is. क्या कमाल का शॉट मारा यहां पर शुभम ने सीधे बॉलर के सिर के ऊपर से. Again, he's gone into the leg side, but this time it will just be a single. Couple of balls remaining now. 183 for 6 is the score. काफी अच्छा स्कोर है ये. मैच की शुरुआत के पहले ऐसा लगा नहीं था जब पहले कुछ विकेट खोए थे कि 180 तक पहुंच पाएंगे, लेकिन बहुत कमाल की टीम परफॉर्मेंस यहां पर. पवन, अजीश, सागर सब ने कंट्रीब्यूट किया और अब शुभम भी. ओ, इस बार हवे में गेंद है, गैप में जा रही है. फील्डर को वहां पर बहुत कुछ करना पड़ेगा और in the end it's going to be a couple of runs. So they get two, they don't get that boundary. Still one ball remaining. If they get a boundary of this ball, the target will be 190. Can they get a boundary? 185 for 6. Last ball of the first innings in the Hitachi Premier League Season 5, match number 3. Oh, what a yorker that is. What a yorker to finish the innings. Excellently bowled in the block hole. by the AI Smashers after winning the toss, electing to bat first. The target for the ZSCALER Guardians, 186. The two openers out there in the middle. They've got a job at hand. They've got a big, big responsibility. Especially the man on strike, Umesh, was the man of the match in the previous game. And he single-handedly destroyed the oppositions with the bat. Can he do it again? Slight tweak in the rules from game number 2. That any batter who scores exceeding 40 runs has to declare himself once he reaches that target, and he can only come out to bat once all the other players are all out. Ball number 1. The players are ready, the umpires ready, and everyone out here. Outside off, and he's just flat batted it back to the bowler. It's going to be a dot ball to start off. Pawan with the first ball. Not the best of his deliveries, because it's understandable the body takes time to just get warm and free, and look at that, he's stretching himself as well. Makes sense. Mid-off cover, extra cover, point backward, 0.5 on the offside inside the circle with the third man in the deep. Oh, it's a beautiful delivery. Completely deceived the batter up. बाहर की तरफ swing होती हुई है गेंद, और बाहरी किनारा लगते लगते बचे वहां पर उमेश. अच्छे फॉर्म में है, पूरे फॉर्म का इस्तेमाल करना चाहिए उमेश गौड़ा और जय सामंत. The two openers out there in the middle. Mid on, mid wicket, and short fine leg inside the circle. Ball number 3. Pawan to Umesh. Outside off. Oh! Wide signaled by the umpire, लेकिन जिस तरह से स्लैश किया था वहां पर उमेश ने, ऐसा लगा कि बहुत करीबी मामला था. बाल बाल बचे. Power play 6 overs. The more the merrier for the ZSCALER Guardians, as they are chasing a big total of 186. अगली गेंद हवा में, कैच का मौका, कैच छूट गया. चांस था फील्डर को कवर्स पर, जोर से मारा था. फील्डर एट कैचिंग कवर. He tried his best, and we hope that he's not injured himself in the process, but it was in the air for a while. A very, very close call. A good effort, I must say, by the fielder at catching cover. First runs off the bat in this innings. Oh, outside off. The first ball, he's gone in the air. Long, long chase, and it looks like it's going to be cut off in the end. They get a couple of runs. Jay gets off the mark with an aggressive stroke over cover. For a moment, it looked like it would go to the fence, but didn't go past the boundary ropes on that occasion. 4 without loss of 4 deliveries. Good aggressive start by Jay. I think the intent is right up there from these two batters. They need to get the early runs to put pressure on the AI Smashers. Oh, this time he's got better connection, but the fielder has dropped the catch. It was straight down his throat. It should have been taken, and the opportunity goes down begging. They get a couple of runs though, but it was an easy chance, I must say, for the fielder at long off. Should have been taken. Was under the ball and made a mess of it there. How costly will that prove to be? Jay Samant. It's a dangerous batter. Last ball of the first over. 6 without loss of the 5 deliveries. Last ball. Plays off the back foot, looking for a single, but denied. End of the first over. It's 6 without loss. At the end of the first over, it's 6 without loss, and it's Umesh on strike. The new bowler is Shubham from the far end. Oh, that was a good delivery. Very, very good delivery off the back foot. Tried to flick the ball into the leg side, but no connection between bat and ball. और थोड़ा सा यहाँ पर एक बाउंस दिखता हुआ बॉलर्स के लिए. सेकंड इनिंग्स में जो थोड़ा फ़ायदा दिख रहा है पिच से, वो ये है कि धूप के पड़ने के कारण पिच थोड़ी सी और बेटर हो गई है. अगली गेंद डाउन द लेग साइड. ओ, बैट लगी जरूर थी, लेकिन बहुत अच्छी विकेट कीपिंग यहाँ पर जयेंद्र. had to cover a lot of ground to save a few runs for his side. बच गए वहां पर शुभम. Not the best of his deliveries. अगली गेंद. ओ, इस बार कमाल का शॉट पुल कर दिया फ्रंट फुट से चौके के लिए. पहला चौका इस पारी का. कमाल की इंटेंसिटी यहां दिखती हुई. उमेश कदमों का इस्तेमाल करके पुल कर दिया उसे फ्रंट फुट से, और इस बार बैक फुट से कट किया. गैप में गेंद जा रही है. पहला रन तेजी से दौड़ेंगे. दे लुक फॉर टू. विल इट गो टू द फेंस? Well fielded. Will they come back for 3? That's the question. They decide not to. Just a couple of runs. There was protection in the deep as well, so always need to run the first one out, and that's what these two did. And Umesh scored 80 odd runs in the previous game. Was the man of the match. 80 से ज़्यादा रन बनाने के बावजूद आज के दिन एक अलग प्रेशर में होंगे. ZSCALERS पिछला मुकाबला जीते थे और AI स्मैशर्स हार का सामना किया था पिछले मुकाबले में. This time is down the leg side. He's pulled it away. It's over. Fine leg, and this should be another boundary. Second boundary of the over. कमाल का शॉट. ये बैक ऑफ लेग डिलीवरी को पुल कर दिया फाइन लेग के ऊपर से. एक और चौका आपने नाम किया, और ऐसे ही चौके छक्कों की बरसात होनी चाहिए. यही उम्मीद रहेगी ZSCALERS के लिए. अगली गेंद हवा में उठाकर मार दिया है, और इस बार और भी बेहतर कनेक्शन. छक्के के साथ ओवर की समाप्ति. Two overs have been bowled. It's 22 without loss. The perfect start for the ZSCALER Guardians. They needed this. They're chasing 186 in 20 overs. Well, it's Pawan to continue. Oh, and look at that. What a shot that is. Off the screws and out of the ground. Yet again, back-to-back sixes. लगातार 2 गेंदों पर 2 छक्के. पिछले ओवर की आखिरी गेंद, इस ओवर की पहली गेंद. पहले उमेश और अब जय रुकने का नाम नहीं ले रहे यहां पर ZSCALERs. इस बार हवा में गेंद, कैच का मौका और ये पहली विकेट. The score is 28 for 1. The first wicket of the innings. Jay Samant perishes. Pawan gets the first wicket for his side. और अब नंबर 3 पर बल्लेबाजी करने आया संजय, जो पिछले मुकाबले में ओपन किया था उन्होंने उमेश के साथ. 34 रनों की 35 रनों की कुछ पारी खेली थी उन्होंने, जहां पर टीम को एक अच्छी शुरुआत दी थी. But today the challenge is completely different than what it was last time around. A different venue, a different opposition, a different scenario as well, because this time they're chasing, unlike the last time. And there is a mid-off cover, extra cover, point 4 inside the off stump, 3 on the leg. Pawan must be really pleased having got the first wicket for his side. और ये ब्रेक थ्रू बहुत ज़रूरी था AI स्मैशर्स के लिए, क्योंकि जिस तरह की बल्लेबाजी ZSCALER के बल्लेबाज कर रहे थे, ऐसा लग रहा था कि शायद ये शुरुआत ही AI को गेम के बाहर कर देगी. लेकिन अच्छी वापसी की वहां पर पवन ने. अगली गेंद संजय स्ट्राइक पर. ओ बढ़िया गेंद, आउटसाइड ऑफ स्टंप, बारी किनारा लगा गेंद गई है. थर्ड मैन की तरफ एक सिंगल मिलेगा जरूर. मोर इंपॉर्टेंटली स्ट्राइक पर आएंगे अब उमेश गौड़ा. 17 रनों पर बल्लेबाजी करें 9 गेंदों में, 2 चौके 1 छक्कों की बदौलत. 188 की स्ट्राइक रेट, 188 इज द स्ट्राइक रेट फॉर उमेश गौड़ा. एंड द वे ही इज बैटिंग, इट्स looking that he's on song. Umesh on strike, 29 for 1. हवा में गेंद, एक और कैच का मौका और ये दूसरी विकेट मिलती हुई. 2 विकेट ओवर में दोनों ओपनर्स वापस पवेलियन की ओर. The Hitachi Premier League Season 5. The AI Smashers versus the ZSCALER Guardians. ZSCALER, also our title sponsor for the Hitachi Premier League Season 5. And the loss of the second wicket brings in the new man out there in the middle. It's Bhavesh Lakhani, the man with the golden arm. Oh, and straight away, play on a miss, tries to drive the ball through the covers, and already a slip in place. This is good captaincy, I must say, by the AI Smasher captain. He's kept a slip in place, trying to attack as much as possible. Bhavesh Lakhani batted well in the previous game as well. He tried to bat through the innings in the last time around, but this time we'll have to wait and see. Oh, another play and a miss this time. The ball just bouncing off good length. 3 gone. It's 29 for 2. Sanjay on strike. Outside off stump, trying to slash the ball, but wide, signaled by the umpire. In fact, it was way outside off stump. संजय की कोशिश जरूर थी कि इनफील्ड को क्लियर करे और चौका बटोर ले, लेकिन गेंद बहुत ज्यादा ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर. अंपायर का इशारा वाइड. 30 पर 2 है स्कोर 3 ओवरों के बाद. अगली गेंद इस बार जोर से मिड ऑन की तरफ मारा, मिड ऑफ की तरफ इनफैक्ट, और तेजी से रन पूरा किया भावेश. अब स्ट्राइक पर आएंगे. लेग साइड की तरफ नजर आए तो एक फाइन लेग है. स्क्वायर लेग मिड विकेट, मिड ऑन. 4 फील्डर लेग साइड में, 1 लॉन्ग ऑन. अब पीछे जा रहे हैं ऐसा लग रहा है. इनफैक्ट एक स्क्वायर लेग पीछे जा रहे हैं अब. So the field on the leg side is a mid on mid wicket, deep backward square leg and a short fine leg. 4 on the leg side. Mid off cover, extra cover point and a deep third man. 5 on the off. Next delivery. Bhavesh punches it off the back foot straight towards cover. That's going to be another dot ball. Bhavesh is one of the key players in the ZSCALER lineup. A man who can bowl well, man who can bat well as well. Outside off, trying to cut the ball this time straight towards cover. Oh, that's a touch and go situation, but the throw was at the wrong end, I felt. Had the throw been at the striker's end, Sanjay was a little late to react to Bhavesh's call. But no damage done, all's well that ends well. 32 for 2 the score into the 4th over of the innings. It's the batting power play. It's the first mandatory power play going on. Oh, that slash, that's in the air. No chance for the fielder. It's a boundary. कमाल का वो शॉट, बैक ऑफ लेन डिलीवरी को तमाशे की तरह पॉइंट के ऊपर से मारा चौके के लिए. अब अगली गेंद का सामना करेंगे संजय. पहला चौका अपनी पारी का बटोर लिया. अब बैक ऑफ लेन गेंद हल्के हाथों से खेला. दैट्स गोना बी अ डॉट बॉल. गुड बॉलिंग बाय योगेश. तो स्पिच शॉट, मौका था पुल शॉट खेलने का, लेकिन आखिरी समय पर अपने आप को रोका. डीप बैकवर्ड स्क्वायर लेग पर फील्डर मौजूद है, शायद इसी वजह से उन्होंने वो शॉट नहीं खेला. आखिरी गेंद चौथे ओवर की. 36 for 2. This time is slashed it straight towards cover, and that should be the end of the 4th over. So 4 gone. It's 36 for 2 for the ZSCALER Guardians. Over number 5. Looks like a change in bowling. Outside off, that should be a wide to start off over number 5. It looks like it's Ajish been given the responsibility to bowl in the power play. Ajish, one of the key players in the first innings for the AI Smashers. He scored 43 runs for his side before being retired. Bowling from the far end. Sanjay on strike. Oh, that's another play and a miss. That was a full toss that should have been put away by Sanjay, but no connection between bat and ball. Straight to the keeper. In fact, it's Bhavesh on strike. Correction here. Trying to play the cover drive there. A play and a miss. This time he's guided it towards extra cover. He's going to take a quick single. That's good running between the wickets. Giving the strike back to Sanjay, who's looked a little more dangerous out of the two of them. Having a look at the field again, there's mid-on, mid-wicket, square leg. 3 inside the circle on the leg side with a deep, fine leg. And on the offside, it's mid-off cover, extra cover, point, and a deep third man. So, fine leg and third man, the two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Up next, down the leg side, that's been flicked. That's straight towards square leg. And a quick single taken. That's good running. There was a direct hit. And they were looking for that extra run, trying to be a little cheeky there. Bhavesh sent back by Sanjay. Last thing that they want here is another run out. 39 रन हो चुके हैं अब स्कोर पर और ZSCALER गार्डियंस एक अच्छी शुरुआत, लेकिन विकेट कॉलम ने चिंता बरकरार रखी है इस टीम के लिए. अब देखना होगा कैसे ये दोनों बल्लेबाज एक बड़ी पारी खेलेंगे अपनी टीम के लिए. ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर गेंद जाने दिया उसे, अंपायर का इशारा. वेल, कोई इशारा ही नहीं, इसका मतलब एक लीगल डिलीवरी. भावेश लखानी पिछले मुकाबले में भी अच्छे 25-30 रन किए थे उन्होंने अपनी टीम के लिए, लेकिन आज एक अलग अवसर है, अलग अपॉर्चुनिटी है. फिर से स्विंग एंड मिस, फिर से ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर की गेंद के साथ छेड़खानी. और हाल ही में बहुत सारे भारतीय बल्लेबाजों को ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर की गेंदों पर बहुत ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम झेलनी पड़ी है. भावेश उनमें से एक. Oh, he stepped out. He's gone back to the bowler. That's going to be a dot ball. Well fielded off his own bowling, and that should be the end of the over. 5 gone, 39 for 2. I think that last minute, that's something that he needs to keep in mind. और इस बार स्लैश किया इसे गैप में गेंद, लेकिन फील्डर वहां मौजूद है, एक ही रन मिलेगा. बढ़िया फील्ड प्लेसिंग यहाँ पर कप्तान द्वारा. Have to give credit to the AI Smasher captain. He's kept a perfect field. Time after time, he's adapted to the batters and their strengths. And on that occasion, you saw that there was a deep extra cover for a shot like that. Getting Bhavesh back on strike. This time he goes over the top and he just clears the infield. Chase for the fielder who does well. Does really well, saves a couple of runs for his side. Good footwork there. Running to his left and saves 2 runs for his side. Bhavesh trying to flick the ball into the leg side. It found the gap all right, but the fielder at deep backward square leg had to cover a lot of distance to get close to the ball, and well, sometimes your foot is enough to save some runs. Outside off, he's cut the ball this time straight towards short third. He's going to get a single though. It's good cricket going on here. ZSCALER Guardians, they've got off to a decent start run-wise, but the wicket column is something that will bother them a lot. 2 crucial wickets, Umesh and Jay. They were looking really, really good. Umesh, the danger man. This time it's short, it's in the air, but it'll fall in no man's land. और थोड़ा कह सकते हैं भाग्य का साथ मिला. यहाँ पर डगआउट थोड़ा सा नाखुश. हल्की सी मिसफील्ड थी वहां पर और दूसरे रन की मांग की थी, लेकिन 1 रन से ही संतुष्टि यहाँ पर दोनों बल्लेबाजों को. आखिरी गेंद अब 6ठे ओवर की. ये बैटिंग पावर प्ले, ये मैंडेटरी पावर प्ले 6 ओवरों का, जिसमें आप सिर्फ 2 फील्डर 30 गज के दायरे के बाहर रख सकते हैं. ओनली 2 फील्डर्स आउटसाइड द 30 यार्ड सर्कल in the first 6 overs. And now it's the last delivery. Oh, look at that timing. Wow, 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 wow. What a shot that is. Huge 6. Six overs have been bowled. It's 50 for 2 for the ZSCALER Guardians. 50 रन पूरे हुए उस छक्के के साथ और अब power play समाप्त. That means the field restrictions have been lifted. More than 4 fielders, in fact 5 fielders are maximum outside the 30-yard circle can be placed. And immediately change in bowling. Played with soft hands into the leg side. A quick single taken. That's good batting by Sanjay. हल्के हाथों से उसे खेला मिड विकेट की तरफ और एक सिंगल लेकर दूसरे छोर पर गए. फील्ड की तरफ एक बार नजर डाली. There's a long on, a deep square leg, long off, deep extra cover and a deep third man, the 5 outside the 30-yard circle. Sandeep into the attack for the first time in this innings, in this match. He's coming round the wicket, left arm round. Been a scarcity of left-handers, Sandeep being one. Outside off stump, lets it go. That's a wide. Well left by Bhavesh. बहुत बाहर थी ऑफ स्टंप के वो गेंद और कोई जरूरत नहीं थी छेड़खानी करने की. अंपायर का इशारा वाइड. एक और अतिरिक्त गेंद मिलने वाली है. इस बार अक्रॉस द लाइन जाने का प्रयास. फिर से प्ले एंड अ मिस. Sanjay was asking if there was a wide, but the umpire says no. Bhavesh probably standing on leg stump is why he's not able to get the connection right. If he covers the line, a little, I think he'll have more better connections between bat and ball, but he's a very fantastic batter, mind you. Oh, look at that timing, beautiful. Straight towards cover. He'll get another single there. हल्के हाथों से कवर्स की तरफ खेला और अब स्ट्राइक वापस संजय की तरफ। हर ओवर में एक आधा चौका लग जाए तो फिर शायद ऑन कोर्स रहेंगे इस रन चेस के। Always need to try to be ahead of the game. That should be the game plan for ZSCALER Guardians. इस बार लेग स्टंप पे खेलने की कोशिश, मिड विकेट की तरफ गेंद गई है, हल्की सी मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग बीच में, लेकिन फिर अपने अपने एंड पर सेफली पहुंचते हुए दोनों बल्लेबाज। 54 स्कोर है अब 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर गेंद, वाइड का इशारा। इस बार फिर से लाइन और लेंथ में थोड़े चूक गए वहां पर संदीप। All he needs to do is bowl 6 balls, 6 legal deliveries and let the batter take the risks. One that's in the air, that's in the gap. Beautiful timing, that's going away towards the fence. They should run back for 2. And comfortably in the end, they come back for 2 runs. That's good running between the wickets. Good placement as well by Bhavesh. It was in the gap. And the fielder at long off had to cut it off. Score is 57 for 2. We are in the 7th over of the innings. अच्छी बल्लेबाजियां चलती हुई दोनों बल्लेबाजों द्वारा। आखिरी गेंद ऑफ स्टंप के बहुत बार फिर से जाने दिया, फिर से अंपायर का इशारा वाइड। काफी कसरत करनी पड़ी आज अंपायरों को, चौके छक्कों की बरसात पहली इनिंग में, और अब वाइड का इशारा फिर से। 58 पर 2, 58 for 2 is the score. Oh, this time it's high in the air, but it's in the gap. And it should be a single. And at the end of 7 overs, it's 59 for 2 after 7. Seven overs have been bowled. It's 59 for 2. Bhavesh is on strike. Bhavesh batting really well, 15 runs, and Sanjay on the other hand, 11 runs. I think they need a good partnership here. And one of these two needs to get going now. The required rate. It's not a difficult task if these two keep hanging out there in the middle. Change in bowling now. Spin introduced into the attack for the first time in the game. The keeper up to the stumps, and a wise decision by the wicketkeeper to call on for a helmet. You've seen a couple of times that there have been some unfortunate incidents. $59 for 2. Oh, that's a brilliant yorker. Wow. Thought it's a spinner, but apologies there. It's a quicker delivery to start off. Yorker length and a dot ball. It's Shubham, I guess, who's the bowler from the far end. Yep. It's time driven beautifully. Down the ground, down the ground. And is that done? Is that saved? I guess it is. Good fielding. Very, very good fielding. Saves a couple of runs for his side. Was driven firmly by Bhavesh. It was going only one way towards the boundary, but the fielder at long on did really well. Some good footwork there, showing that it's not just cricket, can play football as well. This time he goes in the air, chance of a catch, and an easy catch taken in the end by the fielder at point. इकसठ पर 3 स्कोर. अब नया बल्लेबाज जो आया है स्ट्राइक पर है. पहली गेंद ओह सीधा लेकिन निचले हिस्से पे लगा, बॉटम ऑफ द बैट, एंड इट वेंट स्ट्रेट बैक टू द बॉलर. एंड आई गेस ही इज broken his bat. Jitendra, the new man in, asking for a new bat. This time off the back foot, he's looking for a quick single, and I think he will get it. He gets off the mark, plays it towards cover, gives a strike to Sanjay. Sanjay on strike. Sam outside off, and he slashed it hard. It's in the gap. There is a man in the deep. Will they push for two? Will they push for two? I guess they will. It's good running between the wickets. The fielder at third man. End of 8 overs. It's 64 for 3. 8 overs have been bowled. It's 64 for 3. They're going at 8 and over. I think they need to go exactly at this pace. Sagar into the attack. This time tucked away into the leg side. They'll look for a single. Slight fumble, but they do cross over. Sagar Gadigaonkar bowled really well in the previous game. He created a couple of opportunities. Deepak Nikam scored 100 against them in the first game. The Del Dynamos versus the AI Smashers. The Del Dynamo batter scoring 100 runs. Oh, and that one was mighty, mighty close. Trying to go across the line. There was a chance of a stumping, but somehow Sanjay still manages to be out there in the middle. In the last game as well, Sagar had created chances where Deepak was dropped when he was batting on 24. Then he went on to hit that big 100. He's a fantastic bowler, Sagar. A thinking cricketer, a person who knows that which areas he needs to bowl. This time it's tossed up. Oh, yet again trying to go down the ground, and well, credit to Sagar. He's luring the batter to play a false stroke, and so far he's been successful. Good battle going on. Well bowled, very, very well bowled. Oh, they've learned the single. That's very smart cricket. Reminds you of how they play tennis in the streets. Touch and run. Played with soft hands and no fear. It's well bowled again. Sagar, what an over this has been. Just the 2 runs of it in the 5 deliveries, and he's created loads of pressure on the batters. At one stage they were looking on song. Suddenly the run rate has dropped after Bhavesh's wicket. This time down the leg side. Let's see what the umpire has to say about it. That one spun sharply though. And wide signaled by the umpire. Rightly so. Did not come off the pads. Did not come off the bat. Hence it's an extra delivery. Last ball of the over. Tossed up delivery, played with soft hands. Oh, he was looking for a single, but he decided not to run for it. Good call by the non-striker Jitendra. End of 9 overs. It's 68 for 3. नौ ओवरों का खेल हो चुका है और अब स्कोर 68 पर 3 है. 68 for 3 at the end of 9 overs now. Sandeep again into the attack. Off the back foot, that's played by Jitendra towards cover. That's going to be a single. 69 make it with Sanjay back on strike. He's batting on 14 of 16. And if someone has to get those runs, it's that man out there in the middle on strike. Sanjay Chandi Ramani. Back of length again, played with soft hands, looking for a quick single, and he'll get it comfortably in the end. After this over, we'll have a quick drinks break, as this is the 10th over of the innings. We'll also have change of ends. Time down the leg side, wide signal by the umpire. There was good intent there, but he tried to just guide the ball into the leg side, but no connection. Wide ball. This time again, another wide, back-to-back wides. Sandeep has not yet found his groove like he did the other day. But there's still a lot of cricket yet to be played. He's got a fair chance to make a comeback. Well bowled, well fielded as well. Good field placement yet again. Credit to the captain of the AI Smashers. He's got the right place. Players at the right place at the right time as well. Next delivery. Oh, he goes down the ground. He's got the gap. Has he got the boundary? Yes, he has. That's 4. Brilliant stroke. अगली गेंद राउंड द विकेट डालते हुए लेफ्ट आर्म. ओ कदमों का इस्तेमाल. प्ले एंड मिस. बढ़िया बॉलिंग. पहले ही रीड कर चुके थे कि आगे बढ़कर खेलने वाले और लेंथ को पीछे खींचा. कंप्लीटली डिसीव कर दिया बल्लेबाज को. लेकिन विकेट कीपर जो है वो काफी पीछे खड़े थे. और देखिए इमीडिएट adaptation by the wicket keeper. Straight away coming onto the stumps. He's ensuring that the batter will not step out now. Because chance of stumping always behind the back of the mind of the batter. Last ball of the 10th over. 76 for 3 before change of ends. Sandeep to Jitendra. Oh, and this time he's pulled it away. It's going for 4. Excellent stroke. 80 for 3 after 10. 10 overs have been bowled. It's 80 for 3 after 10. Another 106 needed now of 60 deliveries. Pretty much possible. There is the challenge over as well, where they can get double of the runs. We'll have to wait and see. Challenge over. Interesting concept. बड़ा सिंपल सा फंडा है चैलेंज ओवर का. चैलेंज ओवर में जितने रन बोले उतने रन अचीव कर लिए तो वहीं पर ओवर खत्म हो जाएगा और स्कोर डबल हो जाएगा. लेकिन अगर उससे कम रन हुए तो मेड एन ओवर करार दिया जाएगा. सो दैट्स समथिंग दैट द बैटर हैज टू कीप इन माइंड. We'll have to see who's going to be bowling. I think it's Ajish who's got the ball in his hand. Ajish scored 43 with the bat. क्या आप गेंद के साथ भी प्रभावित कर सकते हैं, देखना होगा. लॉन्ग ऑफ है, लॉन्ग ऑन है, डीप मिड विकेट एक नजर आता हुआ. डीप एक्स्ट्रा कवर और एक काउ कॉर्नर पे पोजीशन पे 5 फील्डर on the boundary, 4 fielder inside the circle. अजीश और सीधा लॉन्ग ऑफ की तरफ एक सिंगल के लिए. कमाल का ये स्ट्रोक. एक ही रन मिलेगा. इक्यासी पर 3 है स्कोर अब. और बढ़िया यॉर्कर, बहुत बढ़िया यॉर्कर. Excellent delivery straight into the block hole, and there was no chance for the batter to do anything else but played back to the bowler. Jitendra was looking for a single but sent back by Sanjay. Ajish to continue. Well, that's down the leg side, came off the thigh pad. Will be just a single leg byes, should be the signal. Yes, it is. Another extra. Sanjay comes on strike. They need some boundaries. They need those 2 big overs. One of them can be the challenge over. पर 3 है स्कोर. 6 रन और चाहिए अब 6 गेंदों में. स्वारावा में गेंद लॉन्ग ऑन की तरफ. Need to run the first one quickly. Will they come back for 2? Yes, they are coming back for 2 quite comfortably. That's good running between the wickets. It's good running between the wickets. They need 4 runs of 5 deliveries. Pretty much possible with singles as well. There is a deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and deep extra cover. 5 on the boundary. Short fine leg. Short third man point cover inside the circle. Sammy's flicked it. They're looking for a single and think they will get it. It's good running between the wickets. Good calling by Jitendra. He's quick. It's very, very quick. 3 more needed now. 4 deliveries. और बढ़िया गेंद, इसको ड्राइव किया है बहुत अच्छी तरह से. गैप में गेंद जाती हुई. हल्की सी मिसफील्ड. क्या ये दूसरा लेंगे? नहीं. They've just taken a single. Slight misfield by the fielder at extra cover, but it only resulted in 1 run. How costly will this 1 run prove to be? Because Sanjay could have easily come back for 2. This time off the back foot, he's cut the ball. Oh, they should come back for 2 this time. 2 की मांग, 2 की मांग. और इसी 2 रन के साथ 7 रन का टारगेट पूरा होता हुआ. Ajish to continue. Oh, and he's played back to the bowler. Score 99 at the end of 12 overs. 13th over of the innings. 13वीं ओवर इस मैच की. क्या यहाँ पर कुछ कमाल होते हुए देख सकते हैं हम. This time he's tried to flick the ball. It's gone into the gap. It's going to be a single, and इस single के साथ 100 रन पूरे होते हुए ZSCALER गार्डियंस के. और इस बार अक्रॉस द लाइन खेलने का प्रयास, कंप्लीटली मिस कर बैठे वहां पर. Trying to go towards mid wicket, but the ball just bouncing off from good length. It's good bowling by Ajish. He's quicker through the air as well. I think now the pitch is starting to show its true colors. As the game has progressed, it's gotten a little tougher for the batters out there in the middle. फिर से प्ले एंड मिस. स्लॉक करना चाहते थे लेग साइड में, और वापस गेंद और बल्ले का कोई संपर्क नहीं. He's trying to go towards mid wicket. If he only tries to play it with a straight bat, would be highly effective. We'll have to wait and see. Ajish bowling really well here. This time takes the outside edge towards point. It's going to be another single. You'll have to be very cautious. This time a yorker into the leg side towards deep square leg. Will be just a single. That's the end of the over. It's 102 for 3. Sagar to continue. This time back off length. He's pulled it away. And he's pulled it away beautifully. That's going to be a boundary. Hello. Sagar to continue. इस बार फिर से अक्रॉस द लाइन, लेकिन सीधा डीप स्क्वायर लेग की तरफ एक सिंगल मिलेगा. There's a man there perfectly placed for a shot like that. It's good intent by Jitendra. He's trying to up the ante for his side. They need a lot of runs, they need a lot of boundaries, and I think Jitendra, the way he's batting, the aggression and intent that he's showing is going to be really crucial in the coming overs. This time Sagar, oh, he's got him. I think he has got him. I think he has. Yes, he has. New man in is KK Kiran. 107 for 4. That's a beautiful delivery. Very first ball. Oh, chance of a run out. Chance of a run out. I think he's gone. We'll have to wait and see. Well, there is no third umpire. The decision has to be made on the ground. I'm not sure. I think he's raised his finger. Well, that's utter chaos out there in the middle. 2 wickets back to back. And credit to Jay. Jayendra has done a fantastic job there. Just a quick reminder, Newtonix Knights and Dell Dynamos, I request both the captains to come near the presentation area. Newtonix Knights captain and the Dell Dynamos captain, please proceed towards the presentation area, please. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery outside off, slower through the air by Sagar, and yep, that's what he needs to do. He needs to sweep the ball and get the runs on the board, but situation demands keeping wickets in hand as well as scoring runs. सागर कंटिन्यू करते हुए हल्के हाथों से इस बार खेला कवर्स की तरफ और ऑफ द मार्क होंगे यहाँ पर पहली गेंद पर, दूसरी गेंद पर माफ कीजिए हेमल कुमार स्ट्राइक रखेंगे। 14 ओवरों की समाप्ति 108 पर 5 ZSCALERS। अजीश पैरों पर गेंद और शॉट फाइन लेग की तरफ जाती हुई पहला रन तेजी से दौड़ के दूसरे की मांग और दूसरे के लिए वापस आते हुए बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स यहाँ पर हिमल की। दोनों ही खिलाड़ी बहुत तेज है एंड फ्री हिट यहाँ पर जितेंद्र इसको उठाकर मार दिया है। फील्डर वहां मौजूद, हल्की सी मिसफील्ड लेकिन काफी है इनको वापस आने के लिए। बहुत बढ़िया क्रिकेट यहां चलता हुआ, जितेंद्र अकेले कमान संभालते अपने टीम के। लेकिन एक बार याद दिला दे सबको, कुछ रूल चेंज हुए हैं दूसरे मैच के लिए। दूसरे मैच से जिस भी खिलाड़ी ने 40 रन किए उसको ऑटोमेटिकली डिक्लेयर किया जाएगा, उसको रिटायर किया जाएगा और उसके बाद अगला बल्लेबाज बल्लेबाजी करने जाएगा। तो ये याद रखना पड़ेगा बल्लेबाजों को। इस बार बढ़िया गेंद ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर, अनदर ब्यूटीफुल डिलीवरी आउटसाइड ऑफ यॉर्कर लेंथ, ट्राइंग टू कट द बॉल, बीट्स हिम अप। आई थिंक it's a good delivery to have. And the news from the center for the Dell Dynamos, beg your pardon, they won the toss, elected to bat first in the next game. इस बार स्लॉक किया लेग साइड में, फील्डर वहां मौजूद, डीप थर्ड मैन पर बाहरी किनारा लगा, 1 रन मिल जाएगा. It'll just be a single, and that's the end of the over. 123 for 5. One 123 for 5 after 15 overs. Pawan Iyer into the attack. And this time, miscued stroke, only a single. Did not come off the bat as well as he would have liked. I need to try to get boundaries as much as they can. Himal on strike. Tries to pull the ball. We'll wait for the umpire signal probably. Came off something? No, it did not. It's a wide ball. Wide का इशारा अंपायर का. पवन ने धीमी गेंद की थी यहाँ पर, लेकिन डाउन द लेग साइड जाती हुई अंपायर का इशारा वाइड, अतिरिक्त गेम मिलेगी. Time is gone in the air. It's a long boundary. A good fielding, but will not be preventing the couple of runs there. इस बार हवा में गेंद बहुत ऊंची गई है, फील्डर उसके नीचे और कंप्लीटली मिसजज कर बैठे. Was high in the air, miles in the air, and completely lost it in the sun. I guess the fielder at mid wicket did not judge it correctly, but nevertheless they get a couple of runs. Pawan a little unfortunate on that occasion. 129 for 5. So I'm trying to drive the ball off the front foot. That one just bounced oddly from good length, and that's been the case throughout the day. Odd bounce. अगली गेंद. इस बार से गाइड किया एक्स्ट्रा कवर की तरफ, एक ही रन मिलेगा. They need another boundary in this over. They need some big hits from either of the two batters. Jitendra, the man who is well set out there in the middle, and Himal, the man who has got all the shots in the book, as we can see him doing some shadow drills of it. But the ZSCALERs must be hoping that he gets a few sixes to his name. Last ball. Outside off stump. That's beautifully bowled. Play and a miss, and that's the end of the over. 130 at the end of 16. So 56 needed of 24. ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर इसे उठाकर मार दिया है. Long off की तरफ 2 रन मिल जाएंगे. They'll get a couple of runs. That's good fielding by Shubham, but it will not prevent them from taking the 2 runs. I think they need many more of these. Himal is on strike, and well, a couple of runs will not make a difference to the AI smashers. They need to prevent those 6s and 4s, and I think ZSCALERs must be hoping and praying that they get them. This time punched off the back foot into the gap. Should be another single. It's straight to the fielder. This time a full toss. That's been missed. It was a juicy full toss, and I'm not sure. Guess the batter did not side it. Jitendra trying to pull the ball away. He did not get any bat whatsoever. अगली गेंद लेग साइड में खेला इसे. गैप में जा रही है. गैप में जा रही है. चौके के लिए जा रही है. कमाल का शॉट. Yogesh. His time is gone. In the air, in the air. Yogesh running, Yogesh running. Yogesh almost catches it. Was a great effort, I must say. Not easy running backwards, sideways, or off your own bowling. But Yogesh did really, really well to get close to the ball. Got his hands to it, and I hope that he's not injured himself in the process. Last ball of the over. Oh, he's used his feet. He's gone high in the air. The ball will not carry all the way to deep mid wicket, but they will come back for two. That's good running between the wickets. Very, very quick, both these batters, and especially Jitendra does well to get back safely to the end at the end of 17 overs. It's 141 for 5. 141 for 5. Pawan outside off and he lets it go. The umpire unmoved. डॉट बॉल से शुरुआत हुई है इस ओवर की. 17 गेंदों में 45 रनों की दरकार है. 141 पर 5 है स्कोर. 18वें ओवर की शुरुआत हो चुकी है और पवन अपने स्पेल की आखिरी ओवर. 2 विकेट ऑलरेडी चटका चुके हैं 20 रन देकर. और अब देखना होगा कि ये ओवर मेक और ब्रेक वाला सिचुएशन आता हुआ जी स्केलर्स के लिए. Uses his feet, he's cut it into the gap. The ball's racing away, the ball's racing away. Will it be stopped? That's good footwork in the end. Well, looks like someone has really got good skill set with the feet as well. That's good fielding. स्पार्क्स को पुल कर दिया है. गैप में बॉल जा रही है. चेज है फील्डर के लिए. चेज है. बड़ी आसानी से 2 रन मिलते हुए. बट ones and twos will not do any damage to the AI smashers, as the smashers will be looking to defend the boundaries. And all that the Z scalers need are boundaries and sixes. This time outside off stump, he's driven it beautifully. He's driven it very, very beautifully. That's got to be a boundary. A very much needed boundary for the side. This time trying to go across the line, and again another swing and a miss. That's good bowling by Pawan. Changing the pace, changing the length as well. This is smart cricket by the bowler. This time it's a no ball, no ball. And well, really hope that he's not injured himself in the process. This time Jitendra goes into the leg side. He'll be looking for two. He'll be looking for two. They need to come back for two. Chance of a run out, but oh, a direct hit would have been curtains. And just to remind everyone, Jitendra is batting on 39 now. So if he scores another single, he'll have to declare himself. He's batting on 39 runs and 39 crucial runs for his side. That's a play and a miss. Beautifully bowled. Very, very well bowled again. Deceived him yet again. Outside off stump, and that's another play and a miss. Beautifully bowled again. Shubham. He's holding his nerves. He's keeping his calm. He's keeping his cool. और ऐसे pressure situation में अपना confidence आपको back करते हुए यहाँ पर शुभम इस बार लेग साइड में खेल लिया है. एक सिंगल ही मिलेगा और दौड़ते दौड़ते इनको आना पड़ेगा बाहर, क्योंकि 40 रन पूरे हो चुके हैं. कमाल की इनिंग्स यहां पर जितेंद्र की. टीम के लिए एक बहुत अहम पारी खेली है इन्होंने. Captain out there in the middle at the non-striker's end. Himil goes into the leg side. They'll look for two. Sachin is quick. Sachin is coming back for two. The throw is very good. The throw is very, very good. And Sachin is gone. Last ball, it's in the air. Well, Pawan did not sight it, but it's just going to be a single. So with that single, the 19th over ends. 19 gone, 155 for 6. They need 31 of 6 deliveries. Last over of the innings, it's going to be Sagar to bowl the final over. Pulls it away into the leg side. Looking for two, looking for two. And they will come back for two. 5 balls remaining. They need 30 to win. 5 sixes. Can he score 5 sixes? This time it's in the air, in the gap, and over the top. Well, that's going to be a 6. First of 4. This time he slashes it down the ground. It's a chase for Pawan. And Pawan will not be able to stop that one. Unfortunate. Three deliveries remain, and well, now make it 2. 2 deliveries remain, 19 to win. So that means that it has to be a victory for the AI Smashers, the first victory in this year's Hitachi Premier League Season 5. Oh, that's beautifully played, beautifully played. It's in the gap, and that's 4. Well, these are crucial runs in the end for the side. It'll do a world of good to the confidence of this young man out there in the middle. देखते देखते 36 रन पे पहुंच चुके हैं. अब आखिरी गेंद बची है इस मुकाबले की, और एक आसान सी जीत हम कह सकते हैं. आसान सी तो नहीं, बट एक जीत कह सकते हैं ये स्मैशर्स के लिए. 15 रन, आखिरी गेंद, और इस बार कवर्स की तरफ खेल लिया है. मिसफील्ड हुई है जरूर, और 2 रन लेकर भी it's going to be a victory for the AI Smashers, and finally first points on the table for the Smashers in the second game, and a win by 12 runs.